light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Jesus, you know my Jesus told me, he said it's time to let my little light shine. We're not gonna finish.
we never did that part, but we did do the gonna let Satan it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Y'all never had that part? Gonna let Satan it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast, the most littest, amazingest, sexiest podcast in the whole motherfucking podcast world. I'm Timothy De La Ghetto.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
If you might notice, I'm a little nasally today. Yeah. You know, allergies is floating around, hitting everybody kind of crazy. You guys feeling it?
Yeah, you sound like Jaleel White.
When he's regular talking or Urkel talking?
When he's Sonic talking.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Jaleel White. I was trying to have him come on the podcast as well. He said yes, but then he stopped replying.
Oh,
that's a no. That's a Hollywood no.
Hit you with one of those.
No.
Yeah. No. I'm down.
No,
let me just.
Definitely.
Blocked. I think he's down. It's just everybody got a podcast nowadays. So it's hard to keep track.
They do.
Yeah. I feel like I even for a time I thought like I was gonna do a separate podcast with Rick, and then I was gonna do a separate secret podcast with Nikki Blades, and I was gonna just have multiple podcasts,
multiple pods,
and not tell the other person.
Right.
I've been thinking about other pods.
Have you? Like doing your another side Shucks podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad.
Called Better Than No Chaser.
It's called Chasers Only podcast.
Chasers Only. Oh, wow.
Just juice on the table. Y'all only drink
big ass bottles of juice.
That would be.
We slap them.
That'd be hilarious, actually. And then you guys could just talk about how none of y'all drink and why, and how people who drink are bad. Yeah.
I was talking yesterday, I forgot to who, about making another clothing brand and calling it Not So Goody or Alrighty.
Hey, Alrighty.
I like that one. Alrighty.
Okay.
That sounds cute.
I mean, we were thinking about doing a girl brand called Baddie.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was a long time ago when we were corny.
Yeah.
Sounds like it was a long time ago.
We still corny, dog.
But not the same kind of corny.
Yeah.
Now we know that would have been stupid.
Yeah. It might have worked in like, Fat Farm era.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
But
Baby Fat and Baddie.
Yeah. That's lit. Well, Nikki Blades, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know. It feels like forever.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Your hair's straight.
It is.
Wow.
I know.
How long that take?
Not very long. I got lucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to sound like a bad friend. Was it not straight before?
My hair's always curly.
It's curly.
Always.
Yeah.
Curly.
Well, she has like a loose curl.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look back at my head.
Literally, like, look at the last post. My hair is curly. It's half up, half down.
Not like curly, but
nah,
yeah, natural.
Okay.
Yeah, I went on this whole. Nah, it's okay.
Well, I look this way.
Yeah, you're conditioned to not look.
Well,
I feel you. Like, I mean, even right now, I'm making sure I'm keeping eye contact right here because these motherfuckers, they want to point out every fucking thing, man.
So why is she over there? Why isn't she touching?
Like, I bet he didn't recognize her hair because he was looking somewhere else.
And here they come. No, I went on this whole curly hair journey, and everybody, I pretty much went like almost a year without straightening my actual hair, and it was cool. But I just kind of miss being able to do it. I don't wear wigs. I don't, play around with a lot of other styles. So I was like, damn it, I'm just going to do it. And I did it, and I missed straightening my hair. Sorry to all the curly haired people, but no, there's a whole community of people that are anti doing anything to their hair, very natural, which I tried to embrace, but I like straightening my hair too, and just, take care of it after. So yeah, but thanks for noticing.
Man, if I was a girl, I'd be switching my shit up all the time like they do. Curls and wigs and straighten that shit and all that.
I think I would find one look.
And just stick with that forever?
And perfect the fuck out of it.
That is my bun. Like my buns, my ponytail hairstyles are, yes, when in doubt, sleek. I got real lucky I could wear a ponytail.
Let me tell you, if it was okay, I would have definitely tried getting a perm one day just to see how it would look. You know what I'm saying? Perm a little. It was people for when Chris Brown has straightened, like he straightened his shit and he permed it for a minute. And he was just kind of like combing in. And people was like, Tim, you should perm your hair. You should perm it and see how that looks. I was like, I don't know, man. Nah,
I know.
I can't do it.
I know some men's that have permed their hair because they want it, they want it, and it looks good. I'm all for it. So you guys do what you want.
Yeah, but here's the thing. For me, if I do anything that changes my hair, it's like I get hit with the appropriation. It's like if I curl it, they're like, oh, he trying to have curly. It's different. It's different for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Chris Brown is a man of many hairs.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
What part?
I think Chris Brown wears weaves or wigs. I've seen Chris Brown like have moderately short hair and then like a week later have fucking braids.
He's at like the time.
Nah, it wasn't enough to braid the last time I saw this dude on Instagram. Unless he be like hoarding pictures and post them at different times or something. But yeah, I think he would.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, when you're rich, I feel like you can just do that. Like, Tiger's hairline is amazing now.
Yeah. I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Do that shit. I don't care.
All right, you know what though? You know what I like to do and what I need to do now that I'm getting old out here in these streets? I just like learning new things. You know what I'm saying? Learning new skills. And that's why Skillshare is lit. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of amazing classes covering dozens of creative and entrepreneurial skills. You can take classes in anything from photography, which I want to, and creative writing to design, which I should because my skits have been trashed lately, and productivity which I definitely need because your boy has been mad lazy, okay? You can take all these classes, whether you're returning to a long-time passion project, challenging yourself to go outside your comfort zone, or simply exploring something new. Skillshare has classes for you, okay? And here's the thing about it. I love Skillshare because, your boy's getting old, and I'm also trying to just take everything I'm doing next level. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this YouTube stuff, but I'm trying to write movies. I'm trying to do everything just on a higher scale. So I need to learn, I need to teach myself. And that's what's dope about Skillshare. They have so many different classes, stuff like creative writing, which I need to practice on because, my skit's been a little shaky lately. Nah, they all right. But you can always improve it, And of course, I need to learn how to work the camera, creativity, cinematography, stuff like that. I need to get comfortable with this stuff because, I'm grinding out here in these streets. No one wants to give me a chance. So I just got to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why Skillshare is important because it offers me a way to take it into my own hands, learn some shit that's going to be good for me for the rest of my life and career. Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with a special offer just for my listeners. Get 2 months of Skillshare for free. That is 2 months of brand new skills that you can take with you for the rest of your life, okay? Skillshare is offering No Chaser listeners 2 months unlimited access to thousands of classes. Just go to Skillshare.com/NoChaser. Again, Skillshare.com/NoChaser to start your 2 months right now. Skillshare.com/NoChaser, you bitch. Hey, but real quick, let's talk about how you feel, all right? Let's talk about how you feel because it's important that you guys are feeling good and feeling great, okay? Is there something that interferes with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals? Well, then maybe you should check out BetterHelp online counseling because it's there for you, all right? You can connect with your personal professional counselor in a safe and private online environment, and it's super convenient, all right? Get help on your own time and at your own pace, and you can schedule secure video or phone sessions, plus chat and text with your therapist about everything from depression, stress, anger, family conflict, self-esteem, just whatever you're feeling down about, you can talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not happy with your counselor for any reason, you can request a new one at any time. It's available worldwide, and they'll start communicating with you in under 24 hours. It's secure, it's convenient, and it's professional, and it's affordable, all right? And guess what? Just for you guys, I got a little hookup, okay? You can get 10% off your first month. All you got to do is use discount code NOCHASER when you go to the website, or you can just go to BetterHelp.com/NoChaser, and then you still get 10% off your first month, all right? Whatever you want to do, it's your decision. That is, use discount code NOCHASER for 10% off your first month, or same deal, BetterHelp.com/NoChaser, 10% off your first month. All right?
Nikki Blaze, how do you feel about the men's and the lace front like beards and shit?
If you gotta go to that extent to make yourself feel better, then you do you, boo.
Okay. Well, do you feel the same way? Like, would you be upset if you were tugging on a man's beard and it kind of like ripped halfway off or something?
Yeah. I mean, just like but you gotta, guys, if you have something attached to your face that's not supposed to be there and you are going to be intimate, you gotta do what girls do. Just lean back like, whoa.
Right.
Don't let me know unless we're at that stage.
Nah.
That's just interesting. I think it's weird. The beard, I think that's weird.
But again, if you have to go to that extent to make yourself feel better, then I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just don't think I'm attracted to that.
Well, check this out. What if you you messing with a dude,
Right.
you loved his hair.
Oh,
We're not even talking about beard. We're talking about like
Head hair.
yeah.
his
And I'm a curly. I love like
Right.
curly. Oh,
curls are popping. His waves are waving.
and it's not his.
And
The unit.
and it's all a fucking, because now they do the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They really put it on there.
I think I would feel lied to.
Right.
No.
Oh,
Interesting.
Very interesting.
see, and I get it. I totally
get it?
get it. I totally get it when guys feel that way about girls. Yes, if I don't know that that's not your hair, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I've definitely had moments where I have clip-ins or something in, and when it comes out, even though like I have a lot of hair, it's still one of those like, oh, I didn't realize that was not you.
Yeah.
But if a dude had a whole nice curly hair thing and I went to run my fingers through his luscious curls and I take the whole piece out with it, I'd probably cry.
That's funny.
Like,
But luckily for those dudes, the way they install that shit, you're not pulling it out.
not putting it out.
Right. And I mean, to be fair, like, let's say you had a whole new thing of waves on your head, right? No one, like, who, I mean, you can tell me, Blades, does a girl go, when she's kissing on the dude, she's not gonna like
curly hair,
curly
hair, yes.
No.
I'm touching curls.
When I had waves,
No, waves are different.
a girl's favorite thing to do was brush it backwards.
Are you serious?
Trying to be funny because they know that pisses you off.
Oh my god.
So imagine just doing that
And the whole thing slides back.
sticks up like this. Fuck, that would suck so bad.
I know not to touch waves. Like I know not to touch waves.
Yeah.
You know, you guys with the hours in the brush,
Man.
brushing.
We put so much effort
there's so much
into
work.
our waves. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear the wave cap all night.
So stupid.
So when I was in high school, all right, and you know, the longest my hair ever got in high school was maybe like a half inch. You feel me? Because I always had like I used to get like a 2 or a 3 all around, which is very short.
Okay.
And then I would get a fade and a little edge up, and I remember, but there was a time where I noticed if I wore a wave cap in the morning or overnight, it would flatten down my hair and get it kind of shiny. I definitely wasn't getting waves, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even like my hair really curled at all, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I remember specifically, I think Julian was like, I think I just had it on in class. He was like, what you want a wave cap for? Like, what is that doing for you? I was like, wait a second now. And I took it off and they were like, oh, okay. That's a little, okay.
This is happening.
All right.
Okay,
That's
I'll
funny.
figure it out.
I'm pretty sure you could get waves.
You think so?
Just from what I've learned, because it's not about the texture of your hair. My hair for a long time is naturally just straight.
Yeah.
It doesn't curl for a long time. But the brushing, the pulling is what makes it wave. Just like with the tails of a balloon. If you take scissors and do this,
okay.
fucking curls up.
Yeah.
Same shit. The tension in the way you're pulling it will make it bend and wave. So if you brush enough
It
and
will come.
and use the wave cap to keep it laid down so that it doesn't poke back up, it's possible.
Have you seen
John B had waves.
John B had waves. He did have waves. And there's products you could put in to help assist with all of that. Joe Coy on Instagram and on Twitter, he always talks about how his son wears like wave caps and do-rags. And it is still, and it is the funniest thing ever. I just love watching it because he'll take off the wave cap. And you know when the wave cap comes off and the look that guys for some reason get, wave cap comes off, they be looking right into the camera. They be like,
oh my God.
yeah, and he's like, wow, that's my son.
Well, but also to be fair, Filipinos be having like, you know,
We have textured hair.
Yeah. And what's funny is who posted this video, man? Somebody, was around. Oh, I think it was like Godfrey or some shit, the comedian Godfrey, and he was around a bunch of white boys that had wave caps on, and then he was like, "What y'all like? What are y'all doing? Why do y'all wave caps?" And they were like, "Hold on, wave check. Hold on, wave check." And he took it off, and the motherfucker had waves, like some red wave, and it was like, "Oh shit, wave."
Yeah, no, it's possible. If your hair's thick enough, it's possible.
I mean, back in the day when I was going to Twan at the $1 Million Spot, I made a joke about some waves, and he was like, "I mean, Tim, you know, I could get you some waves. You know what I'm saying? We just got, you know, throw some texturizer on there or something. It would cost you like $70, but I'll get you some waves." I was like, "I'm cool, man."
Yeah, I seen somewhere in Asia they were like manufacturing waves on this dude. They were like doing like tiny.
Oh, the tiny little
Oh,
curls.
yeah. New permit, and then
Where they even took the disc thing, the thing that makes it all like the dish.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. Huh.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, you can do enough different things with your hair.
What do you guys feel about, you know, the part trend? So you know how guys are adding the part in, and then for some reason it just started veering more and more to the other side, and they had completely like deep parts. Have you seen that? I think Jadena did it a couple times. It didn't look bad, but there's a lot of other people that were out there, and you have that thick part in that they cut in, and then it just, for some reason, I don't know what happened, but it started moving more towards the middle of the head, and it almost became a center part.
I don't know. I had a part for a minute. Oh yeah. So I had a part that would just do I did a little Nas part, and then for a while when I grew my hair out again, I had like, they call it a hard part, where it's like you don't comb your hair. It's cut in like that.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
It looks like you combed it.
Yeah.
Come over. I mean, yeah, I've been getting parts since I was a kid. I used to have one that went from here all the way to the back of my head. That shit was tight.
Man, I remember
That shit's tight.
my
I have that right now on 2K. On the side.
You mix it so bad.
Does your 2K member look like you?
This year the scan wasn't as good. Last year it really looked like me. This year it kind of looked like me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if y'all want to play Rick on 2K, shout out your gamer tag.
I don't pay to play online. Wait, no, I paid for a month so I can play with Kevin. Shucks, I do believe.
Oh, well,
Get that ass whooped.
All right. Well, speaking of ending relationships, I don't know. I had somebody, you know, like periodically people will send in random questions to just us as a whole, or they'll leave comments on the Instagram at No Chaser Gang if y'all don't follow us on Instagram. And this is your basic question, but I feel like a lot of kids go through this and they ask the same question because they don't know what to do. You feel me? So this gentleman right here says, "Hey man, I just got dumped from a girl I thought I'd spend the rest of my life with. We were together for almost 3 years, and now it's gone, and it hurts." He doesn't know what to do, and you know, I thought I don't know if we've ever talked about breakups on the show before.
No, we talked about people should break up, but we never dealt with a current breakup.
Yeah, so I get this question a lot. You know, I thought this was going to be the love of my life, and now it's over, and I don't know what to do with myself.
Isn't it crazy how one-sided like a relationship could be? Like you in your mind, you think this is the most amazing thing ever, and the person's over there like, I've been trying to break up with this person since
For a
the
year and a half.
That's 100% facts.
Oh.
Well, that sucks for him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been there. Look, I've been on that side. I'm luckily enough, I've never had my heart broken, quote unquote. You know, I've been sad about situations that didn't work out the way I expected them to, but I've never like been like curled up in a ball crying about some shit.
I have been curled up in a ball. I have been boo-hoo, don't come out the house. I'm not going nowhere. I'm crying in public. I've cried in public. It's been bad, like where you have to deal with them coming in, or you see somebody, you want to fight someone.
And how did you get over that, Nikki Blades? What did you do to help you get over your break?
Oh, God. All right, well, let's cut Nikki out of this.
No.
Terrible advice.
No, that wasn't advice. You just asked me what I did. I didn't tell you to do it. You just asked, what did you do?
Nick did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that.
Right. Don't do that. It's not healthy for everybody.
Hey,
involved.
but to be fair, sometimes the only way to really get your mind off it is to find some rebound action. And I feel like
You never get your mind off.
Rick is shaking his head. For those of you that are not watching the podcast right now, Rick is just shaking his head at Tim and I.
Well, no,
I'm gonna let him finish.
No, because here's the thing. I don't think it's good to hop right into something.
It's not.
But I feel like sometimes, if the rebound knows that they're a rebound, then sometimes that's the easiest way to get your mind off it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen.
But this is coming from somebody who, like he said, has never had his heart broken.
That's true.
So it's a lot easier. I've watched so many people who were like in love get dumped and decide to do that.
It's not good.
And it never works. No matter how the situation is, they go and they hump on some new person. And as soon as that person's away, they're thinking about the old person. And now they're regretting humping the new person because now they're never going to get the old person back. It just never works.
I mean, you should do the whole the eat, pray, love thing. You got to go. You got to find out who you are. And it's way easier said than done. Figuring out who you are, what you want, and like being completely content and okay with being by yourself is easier said than done. Because like I said, you asked me, I was in a relationship. I got into another one. Was it the best? Absolutely not. Should I have done it? Hell no. Did I hurt the person involved? Of course I did. But that's because how do I get over this? I'm hurt. My heart's broken. The next thing you know, you're in a relationship. Like Rick said, you still in love with the person you were with before because you never dealt with it. But you got people that are like, nah, just go out. Just you got it, whatever. You got people trying to set you up. Nah. Older Nikki says, do you. You have to learn how to be okay with yourself. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like we say that, like I feel like people say that a lot, but it really is the best advice.
It is.
Learn to love yourself and to be comfortable with being alone. Because a lot of people that get into these relationships, that get all sad, right, after they're over. I mean, of course, everybody's sad when a relationship is over, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people that I feel like don't know what to do after the relationships are the ones that were so wrapped up in the relationships, it's really all they knew of themselves, too. They don't know who they are apart from the relationship. So once it's just over, they're like,
what do I do?
Yeah,
what do I do? I don't know how to not be a boyfriend or not be a girlfriend. But that's why dealing with a breakup starts before you get in a relationship. You have to be good with you first. Everybody gets into these relationships hoping that that's going to make them okay. That's going to make them happy. I'm not happy like this, but if I can have this person, I'll be happy. And then that's where you fuck up. So now you already did it, bro. You've been in a relationship. You sad and shit. This is going to be tough, but you have to get good with you.
Yeah.
Just you.
Because that's the only way he'll really be able to hop into another healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Where people fuck up is that, like, they feel like, I'm fucked up. Let me find somebody to make me not feel fucked up, right? But then usually when that happens is like, it's usually two fucked up people coming together
and then
thinking they can fix each other.
Yeah.
But that's never going to work.
No. But it's good. He's feeling, because I mean, you got to identify these emotions. Like, cool, you cared, you knew what you liked about the girl, you know what you probably didn't see, and it's always like you give that time, and then you look back and be like, oh shit, I'm good by myself. Like, I get why it didn't work, and there's sometimes where you have to go, I still know this one dude that the relationship didn't work out and he left me, and I think it was one of the best things that ever happened because it was never going to work. He didn't waste my time, and I can acknowledge that was probably in the moment I was pissed. I was like, what the hell? But when I look back, I'm like, that's probably the most honorable thing you can do is to not be with someone that you don't want to be with. So if you can take that away, that, hey, she didn't waste your time, now you can go find somebody who wants to be with you and can appreciate you, then moving forward, you know what to look for and how to kind of see signs, because sometimes you're blinded.
That's what I be trying to tell people that hit me on some, like, my person did me dirty and they cheated on me or they were disrespectful towards me and now they broke up with me. Like, what do I do? I'm like, what you mean? You should.
They gave you the answer.
Yeah, be happy.
Be happy.
You're not dealing with that
Yeah.
disrespectful, cheating person anymore.
I always try to hit him with look, man, God just did you a favor. God took this unhealthy person out of your life so you didn't have to waste time anymore. He showed you the truth.
Let me tell y'all, I've lost or not gotten a ton of girls that I really, really wanted, right? Not one of them to this day is a regret. None of them are like, see, man, I wish I would have. And most of them are like, ooh, damn, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I stopped.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never got the chance. trust that shit, man. If it's not working, it's probably not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The universe and God and Buddha and base God, they all are trying to show you what's supposed to be and what's not supposed to be.
And when you realize not everyone has to like you and not everyone is for you, that's when people are like, you got to give no fucks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because
And it's okay. You give some, but then you got to take them back sometimes.
Man, you know, it's fucked up because here's the thing. People might not know this about me. I got a problem with people not liking me, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do.
Okay.
I mean, look, to be fair, you know, I'm a confident enough person where it's like, okay, you know, I really don't have time to worry about people not liking me. It's like, fine, fuck it, whatever, who cares, right? But at the same time, sometimes I'll be like, what? How could you not like me, bro?
Yeah.
I'm so nice. And it's not even a fake. I'm trying to be a genuinely nice person.
Yeah.
But when I'm like, let's say for whatever reason I'm taking a shit and I'm bored and I search my name on a little Twitter app and I see somebody like just like, I can't stand Timothy De La Ghetto, I'll be like, why? It really bothers me. What did I even do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to prove and live my life, man. But then, like, you know, and I always preach, like, look, you know, like if who has time to care about what other people think of you? You know what I'm saying? And I always try to put it in perspective that, like, okay, look, I fucking love going to In-N-Out, right? In-N-Out is my shit. In-N-Out's a lot of people's shit. Some people hate In-N-Out, right? And there's nothing you can change about that. Some people just don't like In-N-Out. Some people got stupid ass taste. And I have to remind myself, okay, some motherfuckers might not like me, but they are dumb.
Oh, you a Shake Shack motherfucker. Okay.
All right.
I get
That
it.
explains a lot.
I get it.
But I know why some people have not liked me, and I've accepted that not everyone's gonna like me, especially like you look this way but you're actually different. I get that, so I've dealt with that a lot. So I'm not surprised when people don't like me. I always think it's funnier once they do, and I'm like, I told you.
Yeah.
But I've had girls, actually one of my best friends, shout out to my friend Ariel, our friendship started very strangely. She wanted to be my friend and I wanted nothing to do with her. Like, I didn't like her.
Rude.
Well, yeah, no, well, it was because of an ex. So there was a situation to where I remember I'd seen this face keep popping up in certain areas. And I'm like, I don't like you because I feel like you're not where you're supposed to be. But when that relationship ended, there's supposed to be no reason why I don't like somebody, right? Well, she made that known. She's like, I don't understand why you don't like me. We ended up talking it out one day and she was like, we're going to be friends. And I was like, you're tripping. Like, why? I was just confused.
Bitch, be my friend.
But that's what it felt like. She was like, nah, you're going to like me. We're going to be friends. Like, I like you. We're gonna be cool. It's just you not there yet. And I was like, I guess I'm not there yet. Now she's one of my best friends and it's for a reason. But I have more of I keep my distance from a lot of people before that. So I'm the type to be like, It's not that I don't like you. It's just I don't want to be near you because I don't know you.
Right.
I'm very hesitant about that.
No, I feel that. I'm definitely very like I'm nice to everybody, but I'm very selective of who I actually give my time and energy to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, who has the time? You know, to really to give your energy to that many people. You know what I'm saying?
I dislike people and I'm disliked by people. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I know what I put out.
Right.
I know a lot of some of the shit I say is not going to be liked by people, so I'm cool with that. And I also know what I truly am, so I'm cool with the people who can accept it and like me. I'm like, all right, cool. This is a good balance I got here. Get your little annoying ass away from me.
Have you ever been nice to, say, like a group of people, or like, I'll use work as an example, or not you guys because you guys haven't worked in like with a bunch of other people in a long time, but you know, and you're like, I like these people. You think we're all friends, and then they do something and you don't get invited, and you see it. Have y'all ever experienced that? And am I the only person that feels kind of bad, and then it has to go, whatever? And then your whole attitude towards them changes.
I've definitely dealt with that. I think I got it though, because it was a show that I was on, and I was the only person like coming from YouTube. So, and they kind of gave me special treatment a little bit. So I got why. So I'm saying, whatever.
They're
like
hating on you.
Yeah, but it was just like I get it. Like they fucking sending a car service to my house and shit.
Oh yeah, they look like you.
I only had to come in Monday and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't me. That wasn't my doing. That's just how they thought they had to approach me because this is when I was like cool at the time. Right. So the rest of the cast was kind of like, I'm cool with most of them to this day, but for a while they were like, I don't know about this nigga. And I was just like, whatever. I'm going to just be me. Y'all figure it out.
So now that you fell off, they want to...
Exactly, right? You want to know who the people are?
Sure.
Cynthia Lucier.
I knew that's what you was talking about. I knew that you
was good. Who's been in a group here. This dude named John Scarlett, who was working at ADD. I don't know if he still does.
They know what he's working at.
A couple of comedy writers that are like on shows and doing shit right now too. Yeah, everybody was a little at me, but ended up being kind of cool.
Right. Who doesn't like Rick?
There's people.
Who's not gonna like Rick?
There's people.
What? How?
There's people.
Well, shit,
but
man.
they were all really cool.
Yeah. We need to get Cynthia on the podcast. Not a cool game with her because she unfollowed a gang of people on Instagram one day.
You was one of them,
and I was one of them. This girl named Cynthia Lucier. She's a like comedian, YouTuber, person, chick, and content creator. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I noticed she had unfollowed me on Instagram, and I was a little miffed. I was like, oh, I see. And then I was on set with her shooting this skit. It was like me, fucking Emmanuel Hudson, and Cynthia, and for like a Kevin Hart thing. And I was like, Cynthia, why'd you unfollow me on Instagram? And she was like, I follow so many people. I was like, whatever. I definitely unfollowed her until the other day, a couple weeks ago. I randomly saw something she was tagged in. I went to go check if she was followed because now I realized, the people she's following has gone up. Let me see. And never mind. It said follow back on the thing. I said, well, damn. Okay, we can be cool again.
I'm always surprised sometimes when I see that follow back button on people's pages. I was like, you follow me? Look at that. I could have followed you back now.
Yeah, man.
Instagram is whack. It be unfollowing people for me.
Does it?
Like I'll go to people's page or like see them tagged in something and they'll say follow back. And I'm like, I thought I did. Yeah. I was. And then I feel like, oh shit, they gonna see this. Yeah, I'm like, fuck. All right, I'm not following you anymore. Fuck it.
I just
then you just block them.
Yeah.
One of my homegirls was scrolling. She goes, I haven't seen any of your posts in the longest time. And I'm like, like I see your stuff all the time. Like, look, I'm scrolling. And she was like, no, really, look. Pulls out her phone and was scrolling and none of my stuff was popping up. I know she follows me and we are actually cool in real life, but Instagram really does set people up for some situations like, oh, did you see my last post? I don't assume anybody sees it, but when somebody goes, no, and you're like, okay, I just saw yours. And they're like, no, look. And you're like, why is Instagram doing this to people in real life?
That algorithm shit is weird, man.
Yeah.
Because it really is like, I feel like it's like the more you like someone's pictures, the more likely their shit's gonna show up on your feed or something like that.
Something like that. And what you search, what you spend the most time on, it does all of that shit. For me, so like, if I'm by myself, I'm gonna get all basketball stuff and like pressure washing. I love fucking pressure washing videos. But if I'm with my girl, all booty. All fucking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, Instagram? You just showed me none of this shit 2 hours ago.
And all of a sudden you gotta look and I'm like, oh, so that's how we feeling. We learning how to twerk today, Rick?
No,
doing?
I was trying to see him clean the wall.
Right. So she just twerking while that one cleans the wall. That's what you be looking up?
It's got, it's funny because I was thinking the same shit. But the thing about it is I be liking everything. You know what I'm saying? I like food. I like sunsets. I like booties. And just what is on my feed, the things that are like just nice pictures, I be liking them. You know what I'm saying? But like it'll always be people in my likes talking about tag. If I like a picture of someone with her ass out, they will tag Gia.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Gia can see this.
Yeah.
She knows what I be liking.
She got the same shit you got.
Yeah.
If you see it, she can see it.
The fuck?
Yeah, everybody's so damn nosy.
They so damn nosy. Speaking of nosy, let's take another question from our peoples here. Now that we helped that man with his heartbreak and hurt in his life.
Hopefully we did.
I mean,
we did.
He sent me that.
Yeah.
He sent me that question back in March. So no, I'm just kidding.
Damn, he's already in a whole new relationship. He don't want to be in, Tim. He's looking at his new girl like, damn. All right, so what?
Rick. He didn't know what to do.
Okay. This is an interesting one. No. Wait. No. I thought it was an interesting one. What it was?
I guess it's not that interesting.
Wait. This is good. Okay. No. That's not a good one. Their parents barely were just. No. That's not good. DMs, being single on a podcast. Can y'all talk about? Here we go. Young lady by the name of Luscious Low asks with 2 zeros.
Hello.
She asks, can y'all talk about how you feel about your girl wearing inappropriate clothing? Do you guys not like when your girlfriend wears something when they are showing some skin? How does Nikki Blades feel about a guy telling her how to dress? Just an idea. Thanks, boo. Excuse me, miss. I am married.
And you know that because you talked about it in your...
She got all the co-workers listening to the podcast. Well, thank you. And that is her question. How do you feel about your lady wearing
I'm going to go
revealing clothing?
Rick, you start.
I start? Okay. So I'll go personal, then I'll go broad.
Go.
Right? For me... it depends on how revealing. If it's like any wrong move can show a nipple and we're just at the fucking mall or something like that, I'm like, what's the point of that?
Right.
You could have got a longer shirt. You could why do that? But for the most part, it's not a huge deal. Like girls dressed to be seen, girls dressed to be sexy and cute or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping off of not wearing a bra with a thin shirt or some shit like that. Some little cheeks hanging out.
Yeah.
But if it's like too much, I will have a little problem. Like, what are you doing?
Like,
exactly?
what is it for?
Yeah.
I got you. For me, well, you want to go or shall I go?
No, I think it's good that you guys go and then I'll say.
I
Okay.
want to do one more thing after you.
Cool. For me, I've always said, like, I don't think I've ever told someone I was dating, change that. What are you wearing? Blah, blah, blah. Because I feel like for the most part, if we were out and she was dressed up like that, it's because she's with me. Like, why am I tripping for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's on my arm or whatever. But even when she wasn't on my arm, okay, yeah, it was it's easy to say, you know what? Yeah, I was totally fine with her wearing whatever she wanted or whatever in past relationships. But there were definitely times in the past where, if I felt like the cakes were gonna come popping out if she like bent over, I definitely felt a little like, do you really? Yeah, your ass might just come out. Like, does it really need to be out? You know what I'm saying? And more so, not that I thought she was gonna go fuck somebody or like that, or thought she was inviting somebody to come fuck. But it was definitely in my head. I was like, I don't know if I wanted just out like that, But I would. But look, I was never gonna be like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? There was definitely in the past, a long time ago, I was just telling a story the other day, when I first started talking to Chia, when we weren't even really officially dating yet, but we were like talking, and she had bought some white leggings, right? And I was like, man, white leggings are the shit. Like, whenever a girl wears white leggings, I'm like, I'm looking to see if I can see panties through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, especially with like a more tan complexion, you can kind of see the skin through them things. It's like, oh man, I can see this girl's bottom half, right? So I remember like being like, shit, you bought some white leggings? I was like, okay, well, can you just do me a favor? Before you rock those around other people, can I just see you in them first? And she was like, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? She thought she kind of like chuckled. She's like, okay, cool. And then one day I think she forgot, and she showed me. So she went out. I seen a picture, and I was like, you wearing the white? You got the white leggings on, and we haven't even visited yet. Like, what was? And she went to go get dinner. Some lunch with a couple of her homies, and like I said, we weren't officially dating yet. So it was like, I know how, like, when you're single and you got homegirls and homies, like, everyone like fucks around, everyone like, kind of like is flirty and shit. And I was like, man, they was probably touching on your booty, huh? Like, fucking up. Someone slapped your ass, huh? She was like, well, yeah. I was like, oh, damn it.
And we know that shit. But my biggest problem with it is most of the time the girls who want to dress a certain way or have these questions or these problems are also the girls who don't like their man liking girls' pictures wearing what they want to wear. You like, so you're being a hypocrite. And that's the part that bugs me. If it's innocent when you do it, why isn't it when the girls I follow do it? You know what I'm saying? If you see a picture of me next to a girl who has on the same type of shit you wearing and we can get into an argument about it just because I'm there, then why are you wearing this shit?
Okay.
If she's being sexual, how are you not? And that's been my biggest problem with it, because girls do that. I don't see... It's empowering until your man likes it. Then it's hoes on Instagram.
Blades?
I have dealt with, I've never really got the full why are you wearing that to where I didn't understand where it was coming from. Because to agree with both of your points is mainly Rick's. There have been times that I've worn things and the question was, why are you wearing that? It's not necessary. And I went, oh, yeah, you kind of right. Like, I'm just in my head a little bit. Maybe we fighting or whatever. I feel like I need to be extra sexy or go out, whatever. It is what it is. But when I've been in relationships, like, I've made a career off of being in a swimsuit. So anybody that is with me, and I've made this very clear from the beginning, my style did not switch up before the relationship, single, together. Like, I don't all of a sudden start just only wearing turtlenecks. It's never been a thing with me. So if we're dating and I'm very comfortable in my skin, in my sexuality, and I tell you this, if my dad don't tell me what to wear, you don't tell me what to wear, and you can accept it, it is what it is. Now, I will respect my partner in a relationship to go, maybe when I'm not with him, I shouldn't just have my whole ass meat out, and I do get what it comes off as, and I understand where it's coming from. But I've been told, why don't you dress up more with me? I've been told that before, because I went into the whole comfort, like, oh, I'm in sweats and I really like dressing like this, and was told, why don't you dress up more? I get I want to dress you up. I kind of, maybe because of my, doing the modeling stuff and everything else, I've always been with people that like my looks and like the attention that they get because of the way I look. So I don't really get told, why are you wearing that and don't wear this? It's more of, I don't think you should wear this at this time, or maybe that's not appropriate for that occasion. And that's more of constructive, criticism versus like, I'm going to tell you what you can and can't do. Right. I don't think anybody should be in a relationship with someone, especially now, this is, again, older Nikki talking, that I don't think you should be in a relationship where someone's going to completely dictate what you wear. Now, if you out here wearing this shit because you really just want attention, then maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship with that person. Find you somebody who understands it, embrace it. Like, if you guys watch the podcast, you see, like, I have big boobs. It just comes with the body. For those of you that aren't tuned in, actually go to our YouTube channel right now at,
because them things is out.
So you didn't have straight hair and you got big titties?
Tell you, man. Look at this. Didn't know. But with that being said, there are times where I'm like, you're not going to tell me what I can and can't. And I've noticed there have been moments where I went, oh, that's what it looks like to you guys. Okay, I get it. But you have to be aware of yourself. So to this girl that wrote, what do I think about a man telling me what I can and can't wear? Did I give him permission to? Because every once in a while, you can tell me what I can and can't wear. And I might like that in our relationship. And I'm looking for somebody that can make sure that when I'm slipping, that they point me in the right direction. Maybe I don't need to be wearing this outfit. Like you said, my cheeks don't need to be out at the mall. It's not necessary. But if I'm going to a pool party and you bitch at me about what I'm wearing, that's wrong. If I go and I have something for work and I'm on set and you complain about what I'm wearing, then you're not paying. That's not your point to time and place to say that. So find you a partner that you get, but also you got to be confident. If someone tells me, I don't like how you dress, or I don't like what you post on Instagram, swimsuit pics or this, that, and the other. If that's what you do and that's how you make your money, you better stand firm in what you believe in. I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But if you go and like girls that are in swimsuits, I get it. Going to your point, because yes, I'm in one. But if you sit here and tell me what I can't wear and that's what you going and liking, we have problems.
Yeah. And also,
hypocrites on both sides.
Yeah. And like, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I started dating Nikki Blades, right? And of course, like, you make, like, you're a model and you take pictures in scantily clad outfits on occasion. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel like if it'd be silly of me to be upset at you out in a scantily clad outfit if I met you doing that, and that's a part of what you do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would definitely feel weirded out if I met somebody who was normally never dressed like that, and then when it's time to hit the club without me, you know what I'm saying? Asses out, titties out.
Yeah. You know, when I did Maxim, I was already modeling beforehand. So, but I was in a relationship when that time came in, and I'm telling you, I fought daily over just everything, you know, like, oh, are you changing in front of people? And if you're not familiar with the modeling world, or, you know, like when you do a runway show, there's people going, but when I'm telling others that, everybody's changing and nobody cares. I'm not here as this, I'm here as a model or whatever it is. So there's a lot of insecurities, and making your partner feel comfortable, of course. That's the main thing. Like, you being yourself is really, in a relationship, your partner has to feel comfortable with it. But I was doing Max. I was like, hey, I was wearing a swimsuit before you met me. Now that we're doing this and other people are recognizing it, this is what I wanted to do. And I've made it very clear. So either we can move through this, or I'm going to regret, you know, conforming to whatever it is that you think you want me to be. And then that's my fault. If you're miserable in a relationship because somebody's telling you what you can and can't do, that's your fault because you're allowing it to happen.
Yeah. All right. What do y'all think about like time and place shit? But just like unspoken. Do you think there's like unspoken time and place where you should just know better? Because like, okay, let's say your girl around the house chills in a loose tank top, no bra, side titties out, bouncing all over the place, short shorts, and you say, "Oh yeah, the homie about to come over. We gonna watch some shit." And he gets there and she comes out of the room wearing that shit still.
Right.
Are you like, what are you thinking here?
Okay, let's see. Because I'm thinking now, let's say you came through. She was in the house, little booty shorts, tank top, no bra, chilling with no makeup on. I feel like...
And everybody knew beforehand I was coming.
And everybody knew beforehand you were coming. I feel like, let's say it's a tank top where nipples would easily pop out at a sudden move. I'd be a little like, maybe put your titty away before Rick comes over. You know what I'm saying? If it was tank top, no bra, and because I've known you for so long, it's like, you know, who cares? It's just Rick. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like, look, definitely a chance you might see a nip or a lip, then maybe toss something on over there.
But do you feel like you shouldn't even have to say that?
Oh, I feel what you're saying.
Like if she knows
depending
other dudes are coming.
Depending on the type of girl you're dating. Do I believe that everybody knows like what's appropriate in every situation? Absolutely not. I don't think that everybody does know that. And sometimes that could be a conversation that you have. I say it happens once, you have a conversation, it doesn't happen again. If you have to repeatedly tell the person you're with, if the homies are coming over and your ass cheeks are hanging out, you want attention, now we're having a situation because I've already spoken to you about this. I think first time, don't assume people are just supposed to know. I think that's a great way to avoid a lot of arguments, is because we can't just assume what you know may not be what I know.
Yeah.
And so I say first time, you get one chance. Then you have a discussion about it. Then after that, if the nipple come out while everybody's playing 2K, she is not who you're supposed to be with because she wants all the attention.
So, what were you going to say?
Are you going to remember?
I'll remember.
Yeah. I think there's no first chance in that. Only because, flip it, if I'm coming to my girl's house and she's chilling with her homegirl and they're both dressed like that, or her homegirl's dressed like that, she's not gonna be okay with me just being in there. She's gonna see like, girl, put your shit up. You know what I'm saying? There's no way your girl is going to have their friend dressed like that in front of you. So I feel like everybody knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair point.
I just try to make it like, hey, have a conversation about it.
Yeah, no, you should have the conversation, but I'm not falling for it. Some people just don't know.
Well, do you remember that one time with this girl I was dating?
Yes.
After the club, and everybody was kind of drunk. We was all chill.
She was drunk.
She was drunk. We were chilling at my spot, and she changed out her club shit into some comfy shit. You know, to be fair, it was a sleepover night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like just crashing at my parents' house, right? So she was in some little shorts, being goofy, just fucking rolling around. She did like a legs open, turn around on the carpet type thing, and Rick was like, I seen Rick's eyes get real big, and he's like, hey man, just so you know, I seen her whole coochie lip right now. And maybe you should say something.
I told him. I did just keep looking like a perv.
Yeah, so after we both stared at it for so we
After I grabbed it and showed him I wasn't lying. Look, dog is right here.
so I went up to her.
Stupid.
I was like, hey, babe.
'Cause I got the visual.
Yeah, me too.
hey, Tim, I told you. She's just sitting there like, I'm sorry.
She's about to fall off the chair. He can't hold on to her by the lip. And I was like, I had to get in her ear like, hey, babe, just so you know, just be careful how you moving right now, because your lip popped out. And she was like, no, it didn't. I was like, no, not the labia minora, but the majora. You know what I'm saying? That part popped out. And she was trying to like, mind you, she was drunk. She was trying to get into an argument with me about it. But I'm like, I'm just letting you know, man.
Yep.
Your pussy was out. God damn it.
But there's such an ego thing involved with someone telling you what you can and can't wear. If you are, but that's what, you get defensive because you're like, that's not my intention. But sometimes you're like, really, well, maybe it kind of was. Maybe you need a little extra attention. Acknowledge it, own it, and yeah.
And look, to be fair, I'm married and shit, right? Mm-hmm. If Chia was like, I'm going to Vegas with my girls, I got this top, you can see my nipples, I'd be like, you know what? You really want to wear that shit? Wear that shit.
Yeah,
because I don't have any doubt about Chia's intentions or where her head is at. I know she's not gonna go fucking nobody.
Just because you wear just because you wear a sexy outfit does not mean that you are having sex with
I
him.
walked past so many scantily clad girls and didn't get anything from them.
And see, like, I don't, and that's the thing about it is like, I know she's not looking for it, and I don't think other girls are looking for it or asking for it. And I'm just like, you really want your titties out? Have your fucking titties out.
Okay, but here's the thing, because I've had this conversation. I've been trying to make this video. I've been trying to find a girl who's willing to actually come and talk about this shit, right? For me, one of my main concerns with it is drama and safety.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not like a girl can have on sweats and go cheat on you.
Right.
That shit's not in my head. But there are creepy motherfuckers who will take certain shit as an invitation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For me, it's kind of like you are aware of where you're going to be right now. Are you sure that's what you want to wear type shit?
Right.
And women get mad at that. You can't say that to women. And I always bring it back to, I'm like, okay, let's say my cousin lives in a Crip neighborhood and my favorite color is red. As a grown man, I should be able to wear whatever fuck I want to wear. I'm not affiliated. I just like the color red. If somebody were to tell me, oh, well, niggas over there trip on that, I'm going to take it as, oh, good looking out. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not don't tell me what to wear. And then if I do go over there deciding to wear this red and some shit happens to me, even though they were completely wrong, it wasn't my fault, you're still going to be like, why the fuck you have to wear that?
Yeah, it's tough because I do agree with you. And I was, again, put up on game very young at what the bad in the world is. And a lot of people don't realize that or know that, or like, okay, it sounds crazy. Normally when I go into a venue, I know where my exits are. Almost every time. I also know where security is. Mind you, I've been in the nightlife industry for a long time. So I know worst case scenario, exactly what Rick is talking about. I've had, while I was working, because I did do bottle service, I was in damn near a bustier or a bra and a bikini bottom and wearing that. I've had guys grab me and I know how to react. And I've definitely been the type I will grab you up because I'm confident in knowing that, like, if somebody touches me, I know how it's perceived. Does it make it right? Absolutely not. Right. But am I aware that it could happen? Yes. Do I believe a lot of women are aware that shit is going to happen? No. And because sometimes we have these rose-colored glasses on and we know that, yes, just because I'm wearing a skirt don't mean that I want to fuck you. Yeah. But does that mean that dumbass down the street know that? Of course not. Right. It's a shitty conversation.
So shitty.
It's terrible because I should be able, you should be able, we should be able to wear whatever the fuck we want without being disrespected. Whether it is a color you want to wear or a fucking top you want to wear. Are we getting better at things? Yes, I do. I feel like we're moving in that direction, but everybody understands that now if I wear this outfit and something happens to me, and somebody says, you are asking for it, am I completely surprised by the ignorant response? Absolutely not. But do I know that in the back of my mind, someone's going to say that shit? Of course.
Yeah.
which sucks.
It sucks so much.
It sucks. It's not okay.
And of course, a lot of people will make the point of like, a girl could be wearing some sweats or a suit, and she still could get sexually assaulted.
Of
Of course.
Yeah.
But like when you're in a situation like at the club with a bunch of it's grimy motherfuckers everywhere, right? But at the club, motherfuckers is more likely to be drunk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I see the worst in people.
Yes.
Every weekend. Again, I had a grown man wrap his arms around me while he was with his woman to where she threw a drink at me because he was being a sleaze. And he will turn around and blame it on me, of course. And now there's an altercation. And was I wearing an outfit to where I literally like everybody looked and we were like, yeah, I see why he's mad. And I'm like, yeah, I see why she's mad because I knew what I was wearing and I knew what I looked like. But does that make it okay for him to come up to me? That wasn't an invitation to come touch me.
Yeah, it's sucky. It's sucky. And a lot of women say things like, teach these dudes not to react that way. Don't tell me what I can wear. Teach them not. But the thing is, you can't. That's a grown-ass man who made up his mind to do some despicable shit. It's a lot easier to tell you, hey, watch out for yourself.
Yeah, because
self-preservation.
They're already trash out here in these streets.
Yeah, like that's always been a thing where women say like men need to step up, and I'm like, bro, I can't go tell another man who's hell bent on sexually assaulting women, don't do that.
Yeah.
And they're gonna say, "Oh, I shouldn't." Oh, okay.
And then
he knows it's wrong. He already knows he's gonna do it because he fucking wants to.
Yeah.
And it's terrible.
Moral of the story is you got to be aware of who you are, where you're going, the time, the place. Is that something that if I wear this outfit, yes, this might happen. If I don't wear this outfit, this might happen. Yeah, be conscious of what it's giving off because that's what people are thinking. They say you know what you feel on the inside is what you wear on the outside. Yeah. So that's what a lot of people are taking away from it. Again, it is not right. You should be able to wear whatever you want. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen out there, that a lot of people are fucked up and they are not as good as we would ideally like to think. But be aware. Doesn't mean that you have to come be completely defensive about everything, but understand that the people around you want what's best for you. So maybe your significant other is looking out in the case that Rick was talking about that, hey, there are some grimy ass people out here. Are you prepared? Can I let my girl out of the house wearing what she's wearing and she could be okay? I know whoever I've been with, they've been like, we already know I am friends with a lot of security. We already know what happens when I go out. I get pulled on constantly. I get grabbed. I've been called a bitch because I don't acknowledge someone. I've been, someone's tried to pull my hair just to get my attention. A guy's grabbed me by my waist. I've had, and mind you, I'm not doing nothing. I've had dudes come up breathing on my neck and but whoever I'm with knows that that's the type of shit that happens to me. Either they stick close or they always know there's somebody there to watch me. But I'm smart enough to know, damn it, that I'm not going to be able to fight everybody off.
Yeah.
So be aware of who you're with, have good friends, keep good people around you. And that's the moral of today's story.
And put your damn titties away, nigga. Blades, we trying to get work done. Jeez.
We went really long without going to the titty conversation again. We did so good.
So good.
So good. Tim
See, there's men like Tim out here.
Can't take me serious.
Oh, and Vegas ain't safe.
Vegas.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, we know that.
Girls always think like it's Vegas. That's probably the worst place to do the shit.
It's as much as there's people there just having a good time, there's people there trying to take advantage of you.
They are predators for a reason. That's why they're called that. They sit, they wait, they prey. So,
Motherfuckers, oof. I know homies who have had shit dropped in their drinks. You know what I'm saying? Not just girls, guys too.
Oh, yeah. We deal with, again, I see the worst in people. I see how people come in. You have innocent that come out in the new 21s drinking that damn AMF, that blue shit, not realizing what's going to happen, and they get blacked out drunk. And then, it's a scary thing because you could be wearing anything. I've seen people come in and, I've been in a full sweatsuit outfit before, went to the club and was like, why are you talking to me? This outfit said, leave me alone.
I had my dick slapped in a Power Ranger onesie. No, a Ninja Turtle onesie.
How do guys feel about that? Because I see girls grip dudes up. I've definitely seen girls do some violating things to dudes.
Well, all right, okay. Well, look, let me paint this picture real quick.
Paint it.
Because it was Halloween night in San Diego, and first of all, I was in a relationship, which I'm still in, and I was walking in the streets of San Diego after having either hosted some shit or doing something. I went to a Subway. It was like 2 a.m. It was after the club. Motherfuckers was drunk in there. You know what I'm saying? Getting sandwiches and shit. And I'm not gonna lie, my dick looked good in this onesie. All right,
she wanted your foot long.
It was my 6-inch. Yeah.
I tried to give you some extra. I tried.
No. We keep it real out here. No, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was looking good in the Ninja Turtle onesie. Oh no, I'm full of shit. She was wearing a Ninja Turtle onesie.
You
I was
had on
wearing
a
my
wrestling-
wrestler onesie.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I wasn't gonna correct you in front of everybody.
I
though.
appreciate that. I remember now. So she walks by, Ninja Turtle onesie. I'm in my wrestler onesie. She goes, "Nice dick," and slaps my dick. And I said, "Ouch." I did not like that. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing about it. There's a couple factors here. First of all, I'm in a relationship. Don't be touching on my dick. But secondly, don't slap my dick, especially, right?
How dare you?
Now, to answer your question,
Yeah.
if I was single,
Yeah.
and if it wasn't a slap,
Yeah.
let's say she just wanted to casually caress my penis, I probably would just been like, "Oh," and not been
Thank you.
upset. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have been upset.
Okay.
Yeah. The first time that happened to me was in the 3rd grade. I was walking to school, and there were some older kids who, like, I guess they were in high school because they were going the other way, walking, and there was a girl in front, and she just did like that.
Yeah.
The school.
It said, "Good dick, little man."
Shut.
Exactly what she said.
No.
I swear
No.
to God.
Wow.
I swear to God. And I'm not gonna tell no lies. 3rd grade, I was tiny in every sense. So it wasn't like no bulge was happening. She just felt like assaulting a child, I
Right.
guess.
Wow.
And I just stopped like, I was looking around like, what the fuck? And it's never left me. It has never left me. But women do that shit. Like, I feel so bad for dudes with abs in certain situations.
Because they stay getting groped.
Oh man, these women just go fucking crazy on that shit. Like, it's cool. Like, yo, the other way around, it would be so many cops over here right now.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Because I mean, we and dudes also kind of perpetuate that belief that, you know, hey, we don't care, fucking touch us up.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? And there are dudes who, like, let's say a guy is uncomfortable with that for whatever reason. It's 20 other dudes who be like, "Come on, dude, you being a little bitch,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You had a girl touch you. Who cares, right?" But I mean, the fact is everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody is
Yeah.
different. My thing though is, okay, let's say I'm one of those dudes who don't want to be touched.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't touch people.
Right.
So when women do that to men, I ask the question, if a man did that to you, would you just be laughing and giggling?
You know, and-
or do you not like that?
And-
Don't do it if you don't like it.
And girls do it a lot to each other.
Right.
A lot to each other.
Oh,
I just was out and I had to make a mental note that I really need to stop doing that when I'm drinking and hitting on. I'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty," and I get groped by girls a lot. But there have been times where I was like, "Bitch, I did not tell you could touch me." There's some people
Right.
where I was like, "Why are you like?" I've been scooped, like girl, literally like try to grab my butt cheek and not let it go. And I'm like, "Bitch, what is wrong with you?" Like,
Right.
there's some your friends like I'm dancing all yay, smack my butt, like woo, fun, yes. But there are some times where other women will violate other women, where I'm like,
Oh yeah.
that was inappropriate.
Right.
Please do not try to put your hand. Your finger shouldn't touch my skin on my butt.
And they think you can do that because you are 6 feet tall. and
Right? She was
shit.
underneath there anyway. She thought she could touch it, but no, don't touch my butt.
Well, look, on that note, hey, man, don't touch people if they don't want to be touched.
Respect each other's space.
But how do you know? Excuse me, 3rd grader.
That's still. I know we're gonna over. We're just. You got.
I was tiny.
You got
too.
touched. You got touched.
6 inch. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about the things we talked about. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share all this shit. Thank you for listening. I'm Timothy De La Ghetto.
I'm Ricky Shuck.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye. I love you.
Bye.